video game club.
No, you don't. No, you don't, Chewy. Because all the
Nobody
people
in my high school played video games, so yes, I do.
No, Chewy. Because here's the thing about video game club. It's a bunch of little kiddies with their DSs who want to play video games at school. That's what video game club is. It's not homies talking about League of Legends or League of, or talking about their sick ass CS:GO plays. No, that's what regular people do. They don't need a club for that. No, video game club.
No, regular people don't do that either. Regular people talk about Call of Duty and like, oh, bro, I had these sick kills last night in Call of Duty. And I'm just like, and people, it's so funny too, because people at work come up to me like, oh, dude, I was playing Call of Duty last night. It was sick. You would have fucking. I'm just like, yeah, I play video games too. Call of Duty. Oh boy.
Yeah,
I hate that. Because like people know at work that I play video games, and everyone's always like, oh, dude, yeah, I was playing like GTA, and I'm just like, alright. Please leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd. I average 2 KD in Call of Duty with the best gun in the game.
It's like, oh, dude, I got this sick gun on my skin. It's like, he's like, yeah, have you seen the new Nuketown? I'm like, I hate you. Go away. I just want to work and go home.
I just imagine some guy coming up to Chewy like every day.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. There's one guy that does it too. He does it a lot. He asks like he asks like if I want to play like Fortnite and stuff with him. I'm just like, please.
Well, if you ever want to play, just add me Fortnite Pussy Slayer 25.
He's like 27, and yeah, it's literally that. He just like smokes pot, plays Fortnite, and Call of Duty with his buddies on like PlayStation. It's so like, it's cool, man. I'm like, I don't even have a PlayStation, so. I'll be like, oh, what do you have then? I'm like, I play most of the games I play on PC. He's like, oh, you can play games on PC. Like an actual conversation though. It's the same thing with this one dude. People found out that I played D&D at work before now too.
Oh Lord.
Because and one guy came up to me. He was like a seasonal help for winter this year, and he came up to me. He's like, I heard from someone that you play D&D. I'm like,
I've been known. What do you say? I've been known to dabble.
I'm like, I haven't played it in like 5 years, but yes, I played D&D.
It's like, want to join my campaign?
Like, no, he asked me. He's like, are you in a campaign or know of any that I could join? I'm like, no. And he started asking me. Then after that, which is basically more questions about D&D. He's like, oh, so what's your favorite class? And I'm like, I don't know, wizard, I guess.
Oh god, that's so perfect.
You just walk up to make friends. Hey Chewy, I just got a new loincloth on my level 40 rogue mage.
It pisses me off that that's what I get to be known for. It's not like, hey Chewy, like, oh, did you see Queen's Gambit? No, it's like, hey Chewy, did you fucking? I played Call of Duty last night. It's like, leave me alone.
Dude, I got a sick no scope.
I had kill of the game last night. It was fucking sick, bro. You should have been there. People that play Call of Duty and like stuff like that aren't like, not like shitting on Call of Duty. Call of Duty's fine. It's just that like people that play Call of Duty that think they're like hardcore gamers. It's kind of crazy to me. Like all of a sudden they pick up a PlayStation controller and they play Call of Duty or Fortnite. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer now. It's like, oh yeah, is that how that works?
In the commercials when they like playing on a PlayStation controller and the controller's not even plugged in. It's not, the light's not even on.
Oh, I thought you were being like, it's not plugged in because obviously it's a fucking wireless controller. I'm like, oh, that's the best joke Krem's ever made, or he's a fucking idiot. I give Krem the benefit of a doubt that it's the best joke ever.
Chewy, can you please?
But no, you're just a fucking idiot.
Chewy, can you? Why are you laughing at that, Sean?
Because he's thinking about it now. He's like, right, Graham is a fucking idiot. Of course the PlayStation controller's not plugged in. The PS4 controller's not wireless.
I fucking hate you guys.
No, wait, I just realized it. I just realized what's happening.
I'm fucking crying, dude. Like, I thought you were making a joke. That's why I laughed originally.
I just realized what he said.
I'm so mad.
I thought he said the system wasn't plugged in, not the controller.
No, he said controller.
I was like-
He's like, I'm so mad with the controller isn't even plugged in. I'm like, oh yeah, haha, it's wireless. Like, oh no, you.
That's so beautiful, dude. That's actually the best.
Oh no, actually, no, I do have another story.
Yes, yes,
Someone,
yes.
someone heard that I watched an anime, and they came up to me. They're like, it's like, hey man, have you seen Baki? I'm like, no.
Yo,
Like,
Baki's sick though. Okay.
he's just like, bro, Baki's really good. You should watch it. I'm like, I'm good. He's like, what animes you gonna do? I'm like, I like DBZ. He's like, oh. I think at that point he realized I wasn't really into anime that much.
He's probably like, fuck watches DBZ. He's probably not a real otaku.
Dude, Chewie, have you ever realized that people will just have like these secret, like, their guilty pleasures, and you're like the person they can confess that to without judgment?
Well, it's because they probably don't really get that to talk to people, and like if that guy talked to somebody else about Leviathan Extreme last night, like nobody else would understand that. Like I know what he's talking about, I just don't care.
Hey. Hear that new boss last night, Chew?
I haven't played Final Fantasy in like 5 years.
You've been hitting that war zone, my guy.
That's literally, I'm gonna go into work tomorrow. Like that guy still actively talks to me about it too. Every time I see him, he's like, "Bro, I hit this fucking sick 360 no scope last night." I'm like, "That's awesome, man."
Make him and the D&D guy meet, and I just want to see what happens.
No, nothing would happen.
He'd probably be like, "So, like, what console do you need to play D&D?" Like, are you kidding me? I could not even imagine explaining D&D to a fucking guy that only plays Call of Duty.
Is D&D cross-platform?
It's like, what do you mean you played on paper? I'm like, go fuck yourself.